Okay, my name is Jerome de Tychey. It's French. I'm the president of Assets. We are a non-profit on Ethereum, providing knowledge on Ethereum since late 2015, and we are the proud organizers of this amazing event. I'm also the blockchain tech lead of Consensus Solutions delivery team. I work in Paris, where I have a team of engineers working on delivering enterprise-grade application built on Ethereum.
Well, you can talk about EthcCC because this is a really cool conference, and I want to hear how was this born?
So last year we had a huge conference in Paris, and we kind of expected to have another conference in Europe. Like the whole idea is the whole idea we had is like DEF CON is a traveling event once a year. So we had London, we had Shanghai, we had Cancun recently. So we thought it would be good to have a recurring conference in Europe. And so we had one last year, and we said, oh well, nothing is scheduled this year. So 4 months ago we said like we should do something here. We should do something again in Paris. So I started to send invoice and mails and messages to the speakers and to the people in the community I know, and some good guys reached out to us to sponsor. Thank you for your support, by the way.
You're welcome. Yeah, Chronologic's just proud to be a part of this. Cool. Because it's really a community. I know that's the name of it, but you stayed true to the community aspect of this.
So yeah, this is one of the things we sort of had a hard time understanding how tickets for conference cost so much. And since we organized the conference once and we organized the conference this year, we were able to tell what are the expenses and what are the way we can get more money and where you can get money from the tickets and so on. So we decided to price the tickets at cost. So for 250 euros, you have coffee, breakfast, lunch, and another coffee, plus the venue. And the money from the sponsors help us for having good recordings, having a live stream, having it edited, and also organizing a little party. So the other aspect is to be able to have a community conference that is affordable for the larger group possible, and to make it so that everybody can have fun. And that's one of the things we always see at conference is that you have a mainstream and a lot of short talks at this mainstream, and it's kind of hard to catch up on the streams because there is something you like at 9 and nothing you like until 11, so you get out of the venue and maybe you don't come back. Right. So our approach is to say okay, let's have 4 streams plus a workshop, so people have always a good reason to stay around the venue and assist to something. And
people have been very engaged, so you should be proud.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
So you know a little bit about Chronologic and scheduling transactions for the future, and you're a very technical guy. So can you think of any use cases?
It's like when you reached out to me, I didn't know about Chronologic, so I did my due diligence, look at your project. I knew transaction scheduling was done with the Ethereum alarm clock back in the days, with people Medium doing this, and I'm very glad someone picked up the project and actually is trying to build a new application on it. So one of the benefits Ethereum gives you is to be able to program money, but you still have to schedule a transaction to make something happen in the end. So, for example, I think I'd like to use Ethereum to handle my legacy, to handle my heritage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. As we tokenize and digitalize new assets that we can own through a public key, we can also own those assets through a smart contract and decide okay, I have a kid, I have a sister, I have my mother, people that I wish to be able to send things to. So for example, if I set up a smart contract and I say well, this is the public key that is the public key of my children, and I like to have this money available for them when they are 18.
Right.
So I know
it's a guarantee.
Yeah, I know where they are born, obviously, and I know which block we will be in 18 years or in 20 years. So I think it would be good to be able to schedule the transaction to really hit this smart contract and say funds are available now.
And you don't have to trust a lawyer or anyone else. You just know it's a guaranteed transaction.
Yeah, and that's something actually very interesting when you look at the financial system at the moment, when you have life insurance and stuff.
Right.
Like you can imagine how much money is locked into those life insurance accounts, and just people spending times and times to find the beneficiaries, the people that can claim this money.
Right.
And have trouble finding them around. And
so this would guarantee the beneficiaries get what they're supposed to.
At least at 18, the money is sent to something. Yeah.
Great idea. How can people learn more about you on the internet?
I'm very easy to find on social media, I hope. So you can find me at JDETYCHEY, J.Tychey, and posting stuff. And obviously, if you look at the streams from Assets, you will probably hear about me.
Great. Thank you so much for
You're
talking.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.